Hello, today we're going to look at this. This is a multifunction box, it says on there, which must be a bit of Chinglish because it then says underneath foldable mobile phone holder and remote control. Whilst that picture is exactly what it looks like, it's actually nothing what it looks like at all. This is what I mean, but it does look like it on the box, but when we start using it you'll see it looks totally different. This has had mixed reviews, so I'm going to try and cover some of the problems that people have discovered and show you how to get around them. It's actually the size and shape of a brick, and it weighs about as much as a brick as well. So let's just cover this. Now, this is the way you open it. See, we've got an arrow on there. Now, I've put that on there because I got confused by it as well. But what you have to do is not try and pivot that. You have to slide that like that. You have to slide. See, if you try and pivot it, it still will not work. This is where people get stuck. What you have to do then is you have to pull it harder so that the actual mechanism comes out. See, there's the hole there. Down there, that's a bit that has to come out so that you get the hinge clear of the base. Having done that, you then pull this out further, and here we go. You've got, this is your main strut. Tip that up there, and then screw that white collar, big white collar down, and there you go. You've got yourself a nice rigid pole. I'm not showing it very tall here, but this is because I want to try and keep it in shot. Now this bit is where people now get confused. They start trying to put the camera into the holder before they've pulled it up and put it in the right position. You can't do it. You see it bends down, it flips. But you can, if you want to, have it upright. So you can do that. But obviously if you put a phone in that now, it's just going to tip down, which is what people have been trying to do. So you have to understand how this works. It does give you multiple angles, you can see here, if you're putting it in the upright position, or uprightish position. Now that thing opens, that's what you actually clip your camera phone into, and it will rotate as well, so you've got 360-degree movement on that. I'll show you some of the pictures off the website when we get a bit further on. But here we go, this is the real thing, and this is what you come across. So that's nice and simple there, once you understand that's what you're doing. What you have to do after you've pulled it up there, see how it goes click, clunk, click. Now the light is nice and useful. You've got two light buttons, so that one adjusts the brightness and the colour of the light. So you've got the warm white and the not so warm white. And then on the other button you've got exactly the same function, only it's for the light showing through the other side. Which I'm going to make a mess of and push the wrong button because I'm trying to take photographs and I'm trying to do everything. But here we go. It's one of those things. You get better at this sort of stuff. And I'll keep on trying. Anyway, so there we go. And you've got your different intensities and colours. Again, it doesn't really show very well on the camera because it's shining straight at it, but it works. So then, having done that, you can look at this bit. This has the ability to pull up, and you have to pull it up that high, and then you can crank over that pole. This is where people then start confused because they still try and put the camera in with the thing pointing like that. You can't do it, you have to turn it over. Now there's no way that's going to drop your camera because it's there. It's all locking up against itself. So that's nice and neat. What it doesn't show here, and what I'll show you on some of the web pictures, is how that works there. Now this is very useful. This is the remote control Bluetooth. It's got the light control, which does all the functions of the lights for both the front and the back version of the lights. And so it's marked 1 and 2. And you've also got camera start stop. If you pair it up with your phone, the camera you're using, then it's very useful. So it charges on a USB, they give you a lead, and it's just like that, simple. What I haven't mentioned so far is that this, I'm just mucking about the buttons there, don't worry about it. This pole that you can see here, this big shaft, that has the ability to go up to 1.3 metres. That's a lot of pole. 51 inches I think it says. So looking at the instructions, you see it's got just 6 instructions, which is nice and simple, but they're not intuitive, so you have to be a bit careful. That's what I was pointing out before. You need to look at the instructions in conjunction with this one, which shows you not to do it the wrong way. And if you do that, it's very simple. This one just covers the dimensions. You can see it's got a 3 meters, and then it shows you the rotating clamps, carbon fiber, installation free, live shooting and setting. It's got 100 LEDs, which is nice. It does give a good light, and you can see various ways you can use it. You can see now what I mean about it doesn't look like what it does in the box, because when you're using it, it's very different. These are all possible. Done all of these, and that's very nice the way that does that. Now you can see the purpose of the remote control. If you've been watching all my videos on the tapes recently, you can see what a good job this does. I really do recommend it. There are links in the description if you want to buy one, and if you've got any queries, put it in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Anyway, that's it. Catch you another time. There's a good video coming up here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.